Good morning, people. This looks pretty crisp. Calvin. Get some water? Oh, it's help yourself? Yep. Oh, okay. Help yourself. Peace. What up, what up? Getting the whip. Getting the whip service and shit.
It's already on.
Good morning. He said the game did it. Yes, he overdid it. Little Willie was the one gunner, too, bro. Spilling every damn thing. It's over for Young Thug. What makes you think Alpo wasn't doing those murders? Man, that shit old, man. You still talking about Alpo, man? Shit old. DC. It's state time in the South. They got what is called splits, like 20 to a 7. Respect also to the gymnasium. Sincerely yours. Man, these comments moving fast. He said they signed up for it. Cost to be the boss. How much time you think they gonna get? It's getting dark. Every time they mention them, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. They got a video out. Well, it was on the news actually in Atlanta. They threatening witnesses, families and shit. Threatening children and shit. They said they don't know if it's YSL members or YSL sympathizers. Naptown in the building. You ever thought about doing a dribble NFT? Fuck no. When that shit first came out, I thought about doing something with Haitian Jack. That shit ain't real. That NFT shit, that's not real. That's a gaffle. That was the latest gaffle. That ain't real. Ain't nobody buying no cartoon monkeys making niggas rich. Nah, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of you and your NFT, fam. As long as he not found guilty of a body, he'll see the streets again. They trying to tie him to the murder of Donovan Thomas. We already went through a lot of this, though. I thought you was at the gym. I just left the gym. Goddamn, was you there, fam? He said, you grabbing something? Oh, nah, I'm getting my shit serviced, you know. Free oil change, all that kind of shit. Show up. He said, I ain't heard Gaffle in a minute. You see, they let Albie out. Yeah, I heard Albie Al is out of jail. He better try to stay the fuck home, yo. He said he clocking me. They better get the 69 package. That person who said I thought you was in the gym, he gotta know me. That must be my man, Ruger. Boom, boom, boom. He said he's going down for the hit on Big Nut. Peace. Colleen, good morning. He said, I just got my red eye service yesterday. Yeah, it's about the seasons are about to change and shit. Go on in there and get them free tune-ups and oil changes if you're under warranty. He said the Fed's gonna pick up that case eventually. It's a bad situation. It get worse every day. I believe they've established in their mind that they're in a lot of trouble, and they might have to remove witnesses. He said, you put me up on Philly Reddit. It's wild out there. Connect TV said, I just copped a BM legally. Shout out to you. I need some pointers, man. Tell me how I can step my game up. Get me a BM. The Lucci case is getting worse, too. What's up with these fools shooting at the youth football game in Dallas? That was Aqib Talib's brother. I knew when I heard his name, I said, that gotta, his name is almost very similar to Aqib Talib. If you a fan of NFL football, Aqib Talib, his name always stood out. So when I heard the name, I'm like, that's gotta be dude's brother. And lo and behold, it was his brother. Why everyone hating on the game? This game already won that battle. Evidently somebody in this crew is gonna tell something. Philly Reddit is wild. I'm glad John joined it. Nah, never that. I'm at the gym on the bike, heard the notification showing support. My man. What's the link for the PA knit? Pee-wee, can you hit him with the link? It's www.therealdribble.com. I pumped a boatload of them shits yesterday. Thank you. I appreciate the reception. Are you 5% or Muslim? I'm 5% out of 100, man. Yup. That's what it is. I'm glad you brought that up. I went through something with a nigga on my Instagram page about my jewelry, and I was looking at some of my old videos, and you could clearly see the universal flag behind me on the wall and shit in the room that I was filming in from like 10 years ago. But wasn't nobody bothered by that. Wasn't nobody alarmed by that because it was just paper. I flooded that shit in diamonds. Groupies come out of the woodwork. And my man, you did I went through that with about the universal flag. I don't fuck with you. I'll never fuck with you. I don't give a fuck about you. You're not a friend of mine. I'll motherfuck you. In Compton with Dre and Snoop, M might come back with some flames from Snoop. Some flames from Snoop, huh? Yeah. Boom, boom. Peace to the dribble, the business, what up? Shout out to everybody that got that little circle next to their name. That mean they're a member. That mean you could go and watch Haitian Jack Speaks on my channel. He said, no disrespect, that's not an answer. Have you spent some money with me or something, my man? Have you spent some money with me or something like that? Inquiring minds want to know, have you spent some money with me? If not, don't ask me no personal questions, because we don't have a relationship. If we had a business relationship, I might entertain what the fuck you saying, but I don't just be rapping the niggas off the street, man. For all I know, you could be homeless. Tasha Digital, what up? He said, Gully has no faith. M can come back. Nobody's listening. I listened to Rap God yesterday. The only thing that I could understand was Rap God, head nod, some old shit like that. When he started to rap, it made no sense. It wasn't tasteful. It wasn't fly. It wasn't hip. It was just a disaster. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I guess it's his robot flow. This shit is terrible. Talking to you like you owe him something. Yeah, that's my point. Sparky, what's good? I liked he helped 50 Cent. He said just rhyme and no substance. He wasn't even rhyming a lot of times. It was just noise. I'm like, how does that even get categorized? I heard live shit from Fred Durst. I used to kind of like Fred Durst and them niggas and shit. Every now and then he came out with some shit that I liked. What happened to Fred Durst? Can't remember the last time I said throw that M on, no staying power. Can Intelligent like, share, and comment? He said the robot flow. That shit's stupid as fuck. That ain't even got nothing to do with hip hop. Who brought that shit? Did he try to put that shit with what we got going on? That's not hip hop. It's not hip hop. It's not. It's not. Hip hop has a rhythm to it. That shit terrible. He said Fred Durst counting money. He said Limp Bizkit was cool. I like the Limp Bizkit. He said your followers don't listen to Fred Durst, trust me. Man, listen. When TRL was out, when Total Request Live was out, it wasn't a hip hop show. If you was popping in hip hop, you was on TRL. TRL was like a rock show. But they had some good music on there and shit. I was in jail at the time, so I used to be watching Fred Durst, Blink 182, them niggas that said, I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. That joint, that was my shit. New Kids on the Block had lots of hits. That was my shit. He said, watching MTV in the day room. Nah, in my cell and shit. You think Royce or Boogie gonna try to step the game? No. He said he don't have no soul, no lie. Fred was nice for real. I like the Fred Durst. He said LFO. LFO, that was my shit. Y'all ain't like LFO. Y'all know Chinese food makes me sick. Y'all ain't like that joint? He said it was catchy. It was catchy. That was my joint. Hello. He said Linkin Park. But anyway, that's how I got down with Fred Durst, watching Total Request Live. So anybody that watched Total Request Live, you've seen Eminem on TRL too. Eminem got off at spring break. Eminem was on spring break back in the day. He got off. I was watching that shit. I was locked up. I thought his performance was good. I didn't like it, but I thought he was up there rocking and shit. Most people, Limp Bizkit, keep it rolling. That Limp Bizkit he did with Method Man was fire. Yes, 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 yes. Limp Bizkit and Method Man. He said, I got Limp Bizkit greatest hits in my iTunes. Fred Durst, Meth and Red. Jay-Z had the album with Linkin Park. See, we listen to good music here. We listen to good music here. If it's good, we'll listen to it. So don't ever try to come here and act like these discussions be racist. They not. Case in point, the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys was accepted as is, right? They got a song called Paul Revere. You can play that shit anywhere, anytime. It's gonna get the whole scene jumping. That's what Eminem lacks. Bring something to the barbecue. Can you bring Eminem to the barbecue and get one off? You can play the Beastie Boys at the barbecue. You can play like, they got several joints you can play at the barbecue. Eminem got into a beef with Mark Wahlberg on TRL, called him Marky Mark and got pissed. He said that Eminem performance was cool at the Super Bowl. Keep using your platform to inspire and encourage our young youth. They lost. They believe all the lyrics in the music and are commonly misled. I hope I read that right. He said, I always thought the Beastie Boys was trash. Nah. The Beastie Boys can rock, man. Paul Revere was that shit. Fight for Your Right to Party. It was a rock song, but they was rapping over it. That was the shit. They had a joint show. I saw Blink 182 in concert. Travis Barker got lifted onto a crane and drunk upside down. Rappers ain't doing that. The Beastie Boys was fire, 85 and 86. The Beastie Boys was a part of the Fresh Fest. He said Intergalactic was dope as hell. Now, y'all see what I'm trying to say here? there's a difference between having good music that people can listen to and having noise. That rap god shit is noise. Top 10 MCs of all time. I don't have a top 10, but I bet Guru and Ice Cube would be in my pick. Rage Against the Machine was rapping also. Beastie Boys was in Tougher Than Leather. You hating? How am I hating? I'm giving y'all the truth. If you play Brass Monkey, it has a beat to it. Dun, 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 dun. Same with Paul Revere. You gotta have a beat first. Eminem comes with noise. It's the tale two Eminems at this point. The first 4 albums against everything else, that's the problem. M does a lot of parody music. I thought he was a parody artist when I first seen him. When I first seen my name is, I thought that was some Weird Al Yankovic shit. What's your thoughts on Stack Bundles? He wasn't here very long. I had an encounter with him in the DVD era. He was cool, young nigga, smooth and shit, could rap. Did you hear about the drill music crews out of Philly that the feds? Yep, I be reading that shit. I be listening. Tune into the Philly Reddit channel. If you interested in that, go to the Philly Reddit channel. The Philadelphia drill scene is as bad as Chicago's. Brass Monkey samples Wild Sugar, Bring the Noise, which was never clear for use. You ever heard Rock Bottom by M? Nope. I heard Renegade. I heard You Gotta Lose Yourself in the Movement. I've heard songs when he got off. I did. But he don't deserve all of the titles that people give him. He said the Talibs don't play. Rick Rubin was lacing them Beastie Boy beats and Hurricane was their DJ. House of Pain was fire. As a matter of fact, I continue to like Everlast after House of Pain. Whitey Ford sings the blues. What's the name of that Whitey Ford joint that Everlast when he playing the guitar? It's nice. What's the name of that Everlast joint when he turned to Whitey Ford and shit? He playing a guitar. The Philly Reddit has much of those stories. Those youngsters in Philly are extremely wild. Guru is my man, but I always wondered if Nas and DJ Premier together, what kind of magic it would be. Nas and DJ Premier been working together forever, since Illmatic. Where you been? That Nas is like, I believe that's Premier. Sincerely yours, I dislike Game. However, this is fire on some rap shit. I still don't like his music. However, he smacked this record. I think that 50 Cent is the motive though. Game attacking something. 50 revere and sell records at the same time. That's a great observation. I believe Game sits alone in his room and wonders how 50 feels about him destroying that record, because he destroyed it. Whitey Ford sings the blues. It was a song. It was a name. I forget the name of it. Milkbone from Jersey, white dude, was pretty good. Everlast, It Ain't Easy. Do you think the Gods and Earth will ever be back as far as lifestyle in New York? I believe the 5% Nation, which was originally intended, the messages was intended to give to the youth. I believe that was a generational thing. Like generational wealth is passed down. I don't know if people pass down the lessons to their children and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if they did, their children wouldn't be so easily influenced to join gangs and shit like that. I don't think the gang population would have been as big if people was putting out righteous children and shit with righteous names and shit like that. I don't know. Everlast, What It's Like. Bingo. That's the name of it. That was that shit. Did you see the video of 2 female cops throwing hands in the shot? They was getting it. They was getting it. Yeah, that's me. All right, here I come. Well, I gotta get up out of here and shit. I'm gonna get up with y'all later. I got something for y'all special. It's a surprise. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. It's an interview from Pop-A-Lot. Pop-A-Lot, if you watch his videos, Pop-A-Lot, he coming to the dribble. So look forward to it. I'm about to get to work. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. And follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. Pillmatic, my album, coming soon.